how's it going? Lads, we got a brand new sneak that was released for Devas of Creation. In this sneak, we've gotten an inside look into the Castletown area that we've seen time and time again. But unlike the previous times, we now know what this area is. Also, in this sneak, we'll be talking about some more exciting information about the game, so you aren't gonna want to miss it. So here's a quick shout out to my members. Now let's begin with my reaction. Okay, in the previous sneaks, we've gotten glimpses of this Castletown. For instance, we've seen it in the Pets and Mounts sneak, we've also seen it in the Market and Enchanted Forest sneak, heck, we've even seen it in the original trailer. But what this sneak does differently is it tells us what this area's name is. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the city of VIRIDIS. Okay, maybe that cinematic was a little too hype. Whatever. Anyways, this area is beautiful. It kind of reminds me of how Hyrule City felt for the first time in Ocarina of Time. From the details of the walls, to windows, to the look of the people that live in the city of VIRIDIS, everything looks clean and super lively. I am kind of surprised to see ogres living in the city with the others, since we got introduced to Karnak the Conqueror in one of the previous sneaks. So maybe there's a possible ogre race coming soon? Okay, let's talk about everything that is available in VIRIDIS. In the city of VIRIDIS, there are two shops that are available for purchasing from: the Faction Shop and the Armor Shop. Inside of the Faction Shop, players are able to spend faction tokens to purchase items such as potions, keys for unlocking chests and scrolls, which allow you to enchant weapons, armor, and pets, among other things. For those that are new, faction tokens are a currency one can obtain from playing the PvP Olympiad mode. Whether you do a 1v1, free-for-all, or 3v3, players will earn them on completion of the PvP matches. As for the armor store, this is where players will be able to purchase armor. In this part, we can see that all three kinds of armor are purchasable here. So right off the bat, newer players will probably be able to get something to boost their stats and begin building their epic builds. Also, if you're enjoying the video, then make sure to not only like it, but also subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos. Alright, let's continue. There's also this area, which is what I assume is the city's auction house? If I'm correct, this is the area that players will most likely be able to buy and sell items to and from other players for the sake of getting a stronger weapon for certain bosses, other items to aid them in the completion of crafting a specific item, or just for the sake of making a profit off of them. There's also probably going to be some other stores and areas available in the city that we just haven't seen in the city yet. Like, for instance, a weapon shop, a guild board, a clothes dresser, and an arena host. Now let's talk about the NPCs directly. These NPCs are characters that have different attributes and behaviors. Some have names, and others don't. Now, I'm not entirely sure about whether this is true or not, but it seems like if an NPC has a name above its head, you can talk to it. If not, you can't. Either way, a lot of these NPCs will have dialogue for you to check out, and some might even have quests for you to do. But these NPCs will be a mixed variation of all of the available races and creatures in DOC. Now let's move on to some info that a lot of you guys are gonna like. Testing the game! On August 7th, 2023, Silky made a ping on the Devas of Creation Discord server that was very exciting. The developers are now accepting applications for testing the game out. As from what you can see on screen now, this test is going to be where they're going to test out the game's infrastructure, stability, and new features. This testing phase isn't going to be the full gameplay experience yet, but if you have testing experience in testing other games, definitely apply. You'll help them out significantly. So if you want to join and help out with testing, then the Discord server will be linked down in the description. By the way, if you have not seen the developer podcast where players were able to have their game questions answered by one of the developers, then make sure to go watch it right here. It's an epic video, so definitely go watch it. Dismissed?